There used to be a beer joint where the working men would drink and yell and horse around most every night. There was always lots of beer and pickled pork and country gals, and always lots of arguments and fights. The owner was a burly man, and he chased most fights outside to the little parking lot behind the bar. One night I was driving by and I saw a crowd back there, and I drove around and got out of my car. They were whooping, they were hollering, they were packed in so tight they wouldn't break that circle for no one. So I climbed up on the top of my car to give myself a view so I could see the center of their fun. Well, the two guys that was fighting were so different in size that I found myself laughing with the crowd. One was just as big and mean as any man I've ever seen. The other was the kind that's small but proud. The little man hauled off and hit that big man with all he had. Hit him harder than anybody thought he might. And the big guy lost his balance and fell back, bumped his head. And he got up slow, and oh, the crowd got quiet. He just lumbered over and hit that little man upside his head so hard I swear to God I heard a crack. But the little fella didn't fall. He just weaved and groaned a bit, stood there, a human punching sack. That little fella's arms hung helpless at his side as the big man pounded awful on his head. And his legs began to buckle, and he sunk down to his knees, and the whole crowd knowed that soon he would be dead. As that big guy just pounded away, I saw the strangest thing. The hand of that little man began to move, and it slipped into his pocket where it found an equalizer that before this night was just a whittling tool. With a soulful rolling motion, that little fella made a sweep and caught the big guy clean across the gut. And the big man started screaming, grabbed himself and tried to run, but fell and died before his eyes would shut. Now the little man was unconscious and near death for many days, and when he came to, he would not believe. While on his knees unconscious, his hands had killed a man, and to this day he thinks he's been deceived.